こんにちは。アニシンズのアレックスです。このアニシンズは24のビデオしか持ってないから、皆さんと何か一緒にやろうと思ってました。皆さんは僕のことをあんまり知らないから、例えば日本語を喋れるとか、コメントの中で5つぐらいの質問を選んで、次のビデオに答えます。ライクの数が全然関係ないから、早くても遅くてもぜひ質問してください。YouTube のアルゴリズムに入ろうとしてるんですから、ぜひ力貸してくれ。もちろんこのビデオをライクしてサブもお願いします。じゃあ、それで、進撃の巨人シーズン3パート2のビデオを楽しんでください。そして最初のパートはまだ見えてなかったら、まずはそれを見てください。僕の Discord、Twitch、Twitter も全部ここ書いていますから、よろしくお願いします。コメントめっちゃ楽しみです。
We must seal the gate to Walmaria and the one to the outside world. With that achieved, Shiganshina will be isolated. The enemy will predict this plan and counter it by targeting Eren. All 100 of our soldiers will keep their faces covered with hoods.
Alright, I'm just saying, there's only one hole that leads outside the walls, so they don't need to necessarily find Eren because he's gonna go to them.
That quadruped type has some kind of cargo on its back, which tells me that it didn't transform just now. It's also likely that this was the enemy's scout. But for it to take notice of our approach and relay that information to Rhina.
Right here, right now, in the Titan lineage, we have Colossal Titan, Armored Titan, Female Titan, Beast Titan, and now, the next intelligent Titan in the group, Carrier Pigeon Titan.
We're taking it back, and you can't stop us! Get in our way, and we'll slaughter you all!
Yes! Engine makes a beautiful return! I've missed you, my son. Come back to me.
It's powerful, as you can see. Not far from a lightning strike. Hence our calling them Thunder Spears.
Ah, okay. I understand. We can harness lightning by making pocket missiles, but are still reliant on horseback. I understand. This is society.
This isn't over! We'll hit him with another volley just to be sure!
I think the smart move in this situation would be having Eren eat him to get the armor, no? Didn't this galaxy big brain Hanji think of that?
What the? He's still alive. He must have transferred his consciousness throughout his entire nervous system. To think that he would actually need to. It's hard to believe they cornered you like this.
Oh, okay, so his nervousness system is nervous in the system of a downed Titan. Okay, I see now. Thank you. I understand what's happening.
If when I faced all of you this time, I'd start crying and beg you to put me out of my misery again. But it seems like I'm fine now. This sure is a peculiar feeling. I'm not scared at all for once, and I see everything clearly.
Ah, yes, spontaneous personality shifts because the show doesn't develop their characters. Scrumptious spice of Attack on Titan.
That might have been pushing it too far. That's what'll happen if we charge at him without a plan.
Charge at him without a... You're the one that said...
Hey, Eren! Tackle that lanky jerk's leg! Well, screw it then. Plan or no, I'm not just gonna sit around and wait to get slaughtered. Let's take the fight to him!
Wasn't taking the fight to him what you were already doing? Isn't that why you had Eren act as a football and get field kicked to the other end of the wall?
There happens to be a line of objects of just the right height for your approach. Use his thralls to advance unseen. And assassinate the son of a bitch.
You're telling me Levi is downing these giant non-moving titans, and he doesn't expect the Beast Titan is gonna notice the towering naked shitheads falling down one by one?
What the hell happened to me? I don't know what's going on.
No, you see, no, the reason why he's alive is the consciousness of his spine and his system nervous regenerated the blown face in his face. I understand how these powers work now. It makes a lot of the senses.
Commander Erwin was the only survivor I could find. He came up with a plan, found a way for us to strike back at the Beast Titan. And so we did.
Yeah, and how'd that work out? He's riding horseback on a carrier pigeon.
You're just being selfish. Erwin's our leader.
Do you have even the faintest damn clue what you're doing? It's Ervin, the commander of the Scouts.
In my honest opinion, Armin has done far more for this show than Irvin has ever done, and Irvin's just being in this equation because herder, commander, blah blah bullshit.
If we want to stand any chance against the Titans, we need a devil! I realize that's what Ervin is, and that it's my mission to bring him back!
Bro, at this rate, both of them are gonna die. Just pick one, please.
Help me! Annie! Right now!
Imagine being baited into thinking this show could kill a character that wasn't a side character. Did you guys get baited into thinking Armin would actually die? Because I most certainly didn't.
It sounds like your recent memory was just about wiped out. Aaron, tell him everything.
Alright, Armin, so this is how it went down. There's a gorilla bowling titan who uses humans for pins, but he was subdued by Levi. He ended up getting away, but luckily Reinhardt was taken with them, and it only cost us 99.99% of our regiment. Oh, also, Irvin's dead, Bertholdt's inside of you, and now you're the Colossal Titan. So, make us proud!
I transformed into a Titan and killed Bertolt. I ate him.
Don't worry, I threw up too the first time I ate someone out. You get used to it, buddy.
Your friends here argued that you were the one we needed to revive. And when I disagreed, they staged a little mutiny.
You'll certainly be disciplined for your insubordination.
Congrats on saving the wall, Aaron! Here's your discipline! It's really funny coming from Hanji in particular, considering she's done whatever the fuck she wanted, whenever the fuck she wanted, like, this entire series.
Hey, Dad! Why don't you show me what's in the cellar?
This will be my favorite anime ever if after all this time they get to the cellar and it's just a bunch of ecchi manga and Jaeger was a perv the whole time. And he was like, Aaron, I gave you this key not to save humanity, but to save my high school DxD Dojin collection.
You okay?
What's wrong?
Hurry it up.
I can't. The key doesn't go to this door.
Nominations for Fights of the Century in anime? Gaara vs. Lee? Pfft. Literally any scene from Samurai Champloo? Never heard of it. But this! Spider-Man people who could transform into man-eating giants with ice armor and heat abilities? Versus a wooden door? Place your bets, people. This is gonna be a good one.
The fateful day that I, just a naive youth, was made to face the truth of this world.
Lupin III finally got its sequel, The Adventures of Jaeger III, the British crime solver.
We'll restore Eldia and live proudly once more!
I think Grisha Jaeger's my favorite character in this whole show. I gotta give it up for him. He joined a cult, ate a titan, fucked the queen, and had side hoes. The dude was a whole ass player.
I saw him as a child of royal blood, as Eldia's greatest hope. But did I ever see him as Zeke? As the boy he was?
Okay, so obviously this kid is this guy, right? It's been 20 to 30 years now, and all these blonde-haired dumbasses are involved heavily in the plot somehow. Like, I can't see how this Zeke kid isn't the Beast Titan. Show me one blonde character who's not imperative to the plot. I'll wait.
I'll die without regrets. Or that's what I'd like to say. Truth is, I do have one. It's that I never got to marry you.
Yes! Anime lesbians!
Dr. Jaeger did manage to achieve this mission, and he passed the Founding Titan on to his son, Aaron.
So there are 9 intelligent titans out there, and at least like 7 of the people who hold them are kids? Do they ever want to pass them down to like, I don't know, someone who maybe knows what the fuck they're doing?
That's what you're suggesting, right? That we keep us citizens complacent and blind as the late king did?
Then let's announce it. It's only fair. This is information that the people once knew.
So these citizens who couldn't even figure out that blatantly obvious military police deception are going to be able to believe and process all of this? I don't think so. They got less brain cells than this fucking thing over here.
In the near future, the enemy will invade our lands in order to obtain the resources beneath us. Their plans began 5 years ago, when they used the Colossal Titan to breach Shiganshina.
Oh, it only took them 95 years to attack the walls with all of these resources. It seems like they're very important.
I rode right beside Marlowe. Just like me, he joined as an urgent recruit.
I really need to know, how do some people, like, care for these characters. Like, really, these Marcos and Marlos and Carlos, I just can't help but falling asleep at this pudding cup looking head ass.
But I can still tell you why he's the one standing here now. It's because you two got emotional and Captain Levi did the same.
Can this show just stop saying Captain Irvin should be alive because he's captain? Because that's what everyone is saying. But he's the leader! It has to be him! Objectively speaking, Irvin was far less useful than Armin in the last fight and arguably the series, from what the anime has shown, alright? I have not read the manga. Like, it's not even that Pudding Cup here is an asshole. It's just so weird to just have your characters forget details that they were there for.
At least Mikasa acted like an adult out there. I saw her give up.
She gave up? She had Levi pinned to the ground with a sword to his throat. My man's is Irvin's #1 fan. He's got signs made up for him, going to conventions to shake his hand, and he wants to bring up objectivity?
I'm sure of it. This is the place where they turn the Eldians Titan.
I guess no one's scared to be found by this tyrannical government that wants their entire race dead. They're just gonna walk in, just no preparations, just, aight, let's fucking do this. I mean, I'm all for it, fuck it, let's go.
If we did cross the sea, and we killed our enemies, after that, would we finally be free?
And with that, I await for Attack on Titan Season 4. The real sad boy hours of Eren Yeager, because my man is depressed. So that takes care of Attack on Titan Season 3. It definitely picked up the pace and was a wild ride, to say at the least. I can't wait to make videos on the final season when it's done, so I can be yelled at for not reading the manga. Look, I'm sorry, it's a joke, I'm sorry, I haven't read the manga, okay? Please, don't come after me, I didn't mean it, sumimasen, okay? I'm sorry. Like I said at the start of the video in Japanese, I am aiming to take YouTube more seriously this coming year, and I would appreciate all of your help. And this infamous algorithm is a pain in the ass, so in order to make the helping fun, I want to answer about 5 questions from the comments of the previous video. And I'll probably just answer them in Japanese, since I know how much of you weebs love your subs. And the amount of likes absolutely do not matter in the comments, so even if you watch this a week late, please drop a comment. I will be looking at all of them. With that, please follow me on Twitter here at AlexTheCommie, the AniSins Twitch at Annie_Sins, and my personal Twitch at twitch.tv/AniSinsAlex. You also got a Discord if you want to join that and add to the dumbass arguments that happen in there. But with that, thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to read all of your questions. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy.